On this episode of Two Fat Drunks, we're going to talk about the disaster that is Wonder Woman, and we're going to watch some trailers for the month of February 2021 coming up next. So, hey, brother man, it's been a month.
Yeah, it's been a little bit.
So, this episode is going to debut at the beginning of February. So this is, we're beginning our fourth year doing the show.
Hey, real quick, did they flatten that curve?
What curve do you speak of?
So anyway, yeah, we've been doing this for a little bit, huh? You know. And look, to be frank, I mean, we just started drinking and turned the camera on. What are the odds, right?
So
80 shows later.
We're in the mid-90s.
Are we seriously?
This is like show 95.
Hey, guys.
We're closing down 100. So, anywho,
yes.
Back on track. Happy New Year, everybody. It's been a while since we've done the show.
Yeah,
shouts out to everybody who's been watching the gaming stuff. And, you know.
Good stuff.
And
to
the 50 of you that watch this show.
We appreciate every one of you. You're the best.
So let's just jump into the main topic. Then we'll watch some trailers.
Yeah, we'll do the thing there, and the guy with the bit.
So Wonder Woman, I think, is a universally panned film artistically, just a disastrous film with so many plot holes, weird things. Kristen Wiig shopping for shoes.
Yeah,
is in a major tentpole movie.
I got a tentpole just watching it. The best movie ever.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. Nobody felt that way.
No, it was like the most... If you had a team of scientists to work on, how do you pull every sexy thing from a movie?
You mean like the Ghostbuster scientist?
Ghostbusters!
No, not those Ghostbusters.
Oh, I think I know what you mean now.
You'd think they might have learned.
We don't speak of it. No, but yeah, I mean, this movie is like, hey, here's Wonder Woman as a dry corporate chick who never shows anything.
So,
do you see this face? This is the face of disappointment.
It was they were asking about the movie on a sports station here in Detroit.
Any broads in it?
For an hour straight, people just called up and told the stupid things that happened. They're like, yeah, at one point they're like, it's winter, and then it's the 4th of July, and there's no passage of time.
No.
There's no explanation. They're wearing the same. It's like it's literally the next day, but it's the 4th of July. How can that be? I mean, so caller after caller after caller for an hour straight brought up. I mean,
did anybody bring up like
beyond,
hey,
way beyond like miscast people and all that? No, just no. This was like a first draft by like a middle school kid, maybe.
No, this was bad. The first draft by a Lifetime writer because every scene was like, "Dear Diary, Diana is so cool. I wish I could be Diana."
Me too, but
yeah, I'm for real, dude. But I mean, Diana was like, you know, it's funny too because she's got a chick job. You know what I mean? Like that's what you're worried about, right? You're worried about Diana's chick job. You open a Thor movie and a demigod is fucking laying waste and summoning lightning.
Well, that's the interesting thing, isn't it? Is that this is supposed to be
a demigod.
Well, but also it's supposed to be very feminist, pro-woman thing. But isn't right off the bat your villain a woman? Now I guess you can run that around and say, well, but that's also that's feminist because a woman can be a villain.
It's woman on woman action. Okay.
Yeah, but wouldn't it serve that basic theory if you had like a guy? Like or somebody? I don't know.
If you had an interesting villain that wasn't...
Kristen Wiig is the 4th best actor in her own film in Wedding Crashers.
Yeah.
The person who became a star out of that
Melissa McCarthy?
Not Kristen Wiig. Melissa McCarthy in Wonder Woman in the exact same role, in the exact same horrible story
2 stars
would be
better.
At least a star better.
Yeah, it would be a 3-star movie.
Yeah,
if you had done to that movie like Spy with him and Statham, like if Statham was in fucking Chris Pine's part, dude, that would be one of the funniest movies. Well, man. I would totally watch that.
Wildly unexplained thing. So, aren't you dead, Chris Pine? Your character's like 90 right now.
No, monkey's paw, bro. Monkey's paw. Yeah.
And so,
nobody comes to look for the guy's body they took over. No one's even thinking about why he's not at work or his family never calls him.
So it makes the first, what I think is very movie, look like Citizen Kane.
Yeah,
in terms of artistic quality. But on the other hand, because it went straight to Warner Brothers, or not,
straight to video.
Because all of Warner Brothers movies went right to HBO Max.
Redbox.
HBO Max.
Oh, that's right. You were right. Redbox.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
Redbox got to wait, man. HBO Max has all the hits.
But so, because there was nothing else out when that movie came out a month ago, and I do mean nothing, and people are at home, and it's Christmas. It's been watched over 1 billion minutes worth of watching time.
I watched it.
They have greenlit Wonder Woman 3. Now, I'm going to guess it's for a much, much lower budget because when you talk about everything included in Wonder Woman 2, you're looking at maybe $200 million. And
how do they do
HBO Max did not pay them $200 million.
Fucking way. How? Are they printing money?
Well,
there's no...
They're not GameStop.
Yeah. It is a casino, guys. It's a casino. Don't get yourself.
Like
you see The Big Short? Come on. What the fuck?
So still like that. So anyway, so this disastrously bad movie, in a way, perhaps was saved because it's, well, we all have to go on to video on demand now, at least until the summertime, right?
Yeah.
And so
eat this shit. Go on. There ain't nothing else.
The fact that it went straight to video and didn't make so much money, but did get a gazillion views and a lot of viewing time, might have actually ended up saving Wonder Woman 2, or the Woman 1984, whatever the hell they call it.
You have a large blade.
So, we got Wonder Woman 3 to look forward to.
To look out for. Dude, this was so monumentally bad. Like, it was one of those movies where you stop and go, you know, I'm going to have to make a list. I mean, because you can only keep so much in your head, and then you're like, God.
Maybe kids will like it, but I mean, it's a bad movie. It's just a dumb movie that they spent a gazillion dollars on and wasted Gal Gadot on.
Why is Gal Gadot not remotely sexy in this film? I mean,
because you can't be feminist and be a sexy woman.
Dude, you could barely register. She dresses so fucking dowdy.
Like Gloria Steinem might have in 1978.
And here's the thing, right? Okay.
Look her up.
Are you noticing?
Irma Bombeck.
Are you noticing that in the movie, she's the anachronism? Like, her apartment looks like 2005. Her clothes look like 2005. She wears nothing from the 80s. She doesn't wear fucking culottes. She doesn't
it's
wear...
It's supposed to be set in 1984?
Yeah, because there's some kind of reason why you would put it in 84, maybe somehow related to the villain or something. No.
Yeah, you can see if Oliver North was the villain somehow, like they do in Watchmen, you know, where it's a kind of a retro future thing.
But they don't. And they just kind of say it's 84 and have a Reagan-like president, but... That's correct. Basically it. I mean, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer was...
Outer Mongolia.
Sorry. You die now.
But
the game is over for you.
Isn't that strange? If that movie had only, say, made $300 million in a box, because it was a disaster in China where it did open up in theaters, and the first Wonder Woman movie
the Chinese
did well.
Will watch anything.
And they did not watch this.
They will watch anything, and they didn't watch this. Your movie is shit. But it doesn't seem to matter.
But it was saved because it was kind of like Tiger King, which is a far better artistic expression.
Saved. You were saying?
Yeah. So, Wonder Woman 3. Yeah. On the other hand, so... I mean, our last episode, which got all the 50 viewers.
Thanks, guys.
Maybe it's dumb to talk about Wonder Woman right now, or Dune, or King Kong. So we're going to watch some trailers of movies that are going to be coming up. Warner Brothers is still like that Denzel movie that's coming out on HBO Max from Warner Brothers. I want to see it with Rami Malek. I want to see King Kong versus Godzilla. I want to see it. I mean, we're going to be getting HBO Max the way that you got HBO Max to watch Wonder Woman.
And then I dumped it.
Right, but
I'll pick it back up.
And you'll pick it back up.
And then I'll
for
dump
King
it
Kong.
again.
Yeah, that's
basically,
fine.
I'll pay you $13
So you're gonna,
to watch it.
you'll be jumping back and forth between, say, Netflix and HBO Max. Well, guess what? You weren't doing that before Wonder Woman. You weren't doing that before for Warner Brothers movies went to that station. So again, Warner Brothers is losing their ass money-wise.
Kinda. Yeah,
but
because they're ahead of the
hey,
game.
they did enough to where they can justify doing a Wonder Woman 3. And yeah, they probably can. Now, at a lower budget and with a better script. But it's not the first movie franchise that had a sophomore slump.
That's
right?
going to be the funny part, isn't it? I mean, they are going to have to figure out how to bring these things in.
And around 50 million. Right.
Yeah,
They're gonna, you can't do them for 200 million.
No way. You can't do it.
No, they're going to have to do it for 100 mil or less. And even then.
20. I mean, you're basically paying for the actor.
Like,
which, yeah.
Because it is shocking to me. So I seeing the ads for the Denzel crime film. I can't remember the name. It's a very bland name.
Just say Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington.
Well, I'm going to pay to see Denzel Washington. I'm going to be getting HBO Max just to see Denzel.
But this movie's The Equalizer.
Yes, Equalizer 1 and 2. And now Queen Latifah will be playing it on CBS. Because I guess they're both black. And he's a lesbian? Anywho.
Yes, you were saying?
All of the other movies from all of the other companies, other than Disney, who, had Disney Plus, where are they going to? What's going on? I mean...
Just a language of Disney.
We're already a month into 2021 and there's been no movie releases.
Nothing.
King
There's
Kong
been previews.
versus Godzilla is going to be a big movie for HBO Max. It's just going to be because it looks super sweet.
Because what else?
Because what else? And it'll still be wintertime when it comes out, or
When is that? I don't know when it's.
So I think it's on March, like late March.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So it's really like super early summer. Well,
so still
summer
winter
release.
for here, and there's not going to be anything opened up. Maybe 20% occupancy. Ever. And I think it's going to keep getting worse for a while. I mean, this is not going away. They're talking about the Tokyo Olympics being canceled again. So we talked about it briefly. We have a whole episode on it. HBO,
Warner Brothers being sold to
Warner
HBO,
Brothers
right?
it seems like a counter moving away. But hey, they right now have a monopoly other than Disney of their movies being seen.
No one
I see ads
Disney.
for no other films other than Warner Brothers films. No. And all of those ads are aimed at HBO Max.
Right. On HBO Max. Come watch this shit.
So it is weird that it wasn't that long ago that when you were a movie and you went straight to video on demand, that was...
Yeah. But now now they can keep the quality at the same level.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Is that
Don't tell mom the babysitter's dead. Two.
So Wonder Woman. Okay, so coming up next, we're gonna watch a couple of trailers coming up.
Yeah,
So we're gonna let's watch King Kong and Dune.
Honest reactions.
Yeah, I guess. And then we're gonna give our from the vault picks for the week. Okay, coming up next. Godzilla versus King Kong.
This is our only chance.
Ooh.
It's already better than Wonder Woman.
Right, instantly. Dude, I kind of dig legendary.
Yeah, I was about to say legendary.
Yeah.
They're
When you see that, it's gonna look good.
It's gonna be.
Was that fucking Skarsgård, the dude from True Blood? I feel like it was.
The Tarzan?
No. Maybe it was Tarzan. He might be right about that.
I knew that they had a bond.
French girl.
She had nowhere to go, so
No, was that Jessica
I
Alba?
promised to protect her.
I just pulled that name out of the air.
And I
You
think
pulled the
that
wrong name
in some
out.
way,
Sorry.
did the
She's a
same.
million.
Look at that.
Or at least 40. So Faye Ray is now Faye Jessica Alba.
Dude, here comes. Yeah, boy. I'm about to fuck shit up. Michael Bay!
We don't say the F word on this channel.
Sorry. Hell yeah. Come on, the roar. The roar! That's all I want to hear. Here it comes.
It's Godzilla.
No shit. What tipped you off? Hell yeah,
That's a
destroy.
great shot. I love King Kong to death. Way more than Godzilla, but I don't see how King Kong can beat Godzilla.
You know,
Unless
they're gonna give it to Kong, dude. Oh, they'll make it a tie.
Unless he regenerates like an X-Man guy or something.
But dude, Godzilla, man, for the win.
He can spit
Look at that shit. Motherfuck up Tokyo again. Dude, who would buy insurance in Tokyo?
We're not seeing here.
I'm of the same opinion.
Well, everybody, but who would sell it?
The myths are real. The Hollow Earth.
Reptoids.
They run our
They're the
government.
last one standing.
The roar, dude. That's actually a pretty good roar.
Last Godzilla movie was good.
Kong bows to no one.
Well, boom! Planet of the Apes. Right, cut out me. Tell me doing it.
So again, it's a major, clearly a movie aimed at theaters and for big audiences to watch it. And that ain't gonna happen.
No.
But on the other hand, do you know what Warner Brothers has done by taking it on the chin now in terms of money? They are setting up Godzilla versus King Kong 2 because it gets another billion
Or
minutes.
Godzilla
Because-
versus Megalon.
Guaranteed on March 26th, whenever it comes out, there will be nothing else against it. All right, so let's watch the trailer for Dune and go.
Yeah, baby. Ready, Jesser? Oh, here we go. She's pretty cool. Legendary again, dude.
There's something happening to me.
I think the kid actually looks fine in the role. He's young enough,
Can't control it.
handsome enough.
What did you see?
It's gonna be hard, man, but
They emphasize the romantic aspect, and which is good.
it's fucking. Who's Baron
Often
Harkonnen,
dream
dude?
things that happen.
Don't know
Just
yet.
as
I've
you
never
dreamed
seen
them.
any of the trailers
Yes.
for this.
I don't know who that dude is.
Blade Runner 2049.
Oh,
The
gotcha.
test is
Okay.
simple. Remove your hand from the box, and you die. What's in the box? Pain.
Kate Blanchett? I couldn't tell.
Seem right,
You inherit too much power.
something in this broad.
You've proven you can rule yourself. Now you must learn to rule others.
Let's down.
None of your ancestors
Enjoy
learned.
each other to death.
See, you cannot ignore Lynch's movie, right?
No, it's not possible.
He's getting a richer one. He'll lose that one too.
It looks like it. They clearly took their cues from it. The ship designs.
Oh, yeah.
Arrakis is a death trap.
That's got to be from Ravon.
This is an extermination.
Dr. Yue.
Picking my family off one by one.
The starter car.
Let's fight like demons.
They have Jason Momoa as Duncan Idaho.
Hey, why not?
To escape. What will you do?
Listen to the chick singing the fucking Pink Floyd in the background.
You know what, though? That's going to be one of the hardest things this movie has to do is replicate that Amazeballs score.
Yeah.
All of civilization depends the future.
Now, they haven't shown Harkonnen at all.
Kind of. They did, but
Well,
that
nothing-
might have been.
I must not fear.
Dude, was that Dave Bautista as
Yeah,
Ravan?
Bautista, yeah.
That kind of looked like it, didn't it?
No, it is
Fear is the
absolutely
mind killer.
him. Fear
My
is
Lord
the-
Duke, where the fear is gone, only I will remain. Go, go, go!
Well, they got the worms right. Well, here, you know,
Hang on.
This is going to be my basic answer.
Let me give
Every
you-
generation gets to do Hamlet,
let me-
even if it's not as good as the best generation's Hamlet.
Let me give you my...
Right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's...
No, it's a generational thing. I can go with that. But I'm going to go ahead and go.
Because in 100 years, they're going to be making more Dune movies, right? It's not going
And
away.
Well, supposedly. But they pulled from Lynch's vision.
Sure, well, you can't but help it.
But they've tried not to. Not this movie, but movies that they've tried to remake this movie. But they weren't pulling from Dune.
Well,
They
there's
weren't
a
pulling from Lynch,
sci-fi
dude.
miniseries
If you're-
with John Hurt as
But if you're not pulling from Dune, if you're not pulling from Lynch, you know what I'm saying? That's how important that movie is. And this movie actually looked pretty goddamn good, I gotta tell
the
you.
trailer is fantastic.
Yeah, it's a good trailer, man. That,
In
and,
part,
you know what I mean?
because it concentrates on Paul. It concentrates on the romance.
Kid
and it
looks all right.
and it concentrates on the epic
style looks
nature.
good. They're on Arrakis.
But the music's going to be a big part of this.
Well, they didn't play it. They played that
Yeah,
Pink
sorry.
Floyd song, which was
They-
pretty cool. It's
they
pretty
very
cool,
rarely
but-
actually play the
As done by
music
Toto.
from the movie,
It's crazy.
the actual movie. Well, Toto, but actually Brian Eno, the guy who produced all of U2's records forever.
Right.
I mean, all of
Well, I know who
U2
Brian Eno is.
records that matter, Brian Eno produced.
Right.
He did a lot of the music too. So
So
the
there's a
score
mix.
from Dune is amazing. I mean, just what they were able to do in Mexico, because that's where they shot the original
Right.
Dune, is absolutely
They
amazing
had
film.
they had Max von Sydow and Jürgen Prochnow 2 times in the same movie.
It's a great movie. So there's a lot to live up to, but that's the first Dune trailer I saw, and I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up.
All right, so I mean, both those trailers look really good, and both of those films are going to be seen by a gazillion
Right.
people on HBO Max because Warner Brothers bit the bullet
And they thought ahead.
and they found a place for their stuff to be in.
You and me,
Whoa!
and I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord.
No.
And I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, Lord. Oh Lord, oh Lord.
Be sure to visit evilgeniusentertainment.com for exclusive content, swag, casting call news, and much, much more.